Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We're live! Hello, hello! Everybody, welcome back to Parlor Review. I'm doing a lot of significant amount of Bad Pats. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely morning! Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Oh, shit! I gotta mute that. That's embarrassing. We're gonna pretend that never happened. Anyways, how are all of you? I've been doing well. I hope you're all having like a lovely, lovely morning. I think I said all of that already. Anywho, today we are playing Tavern Talk Dreamwalker. But first, I got my hair done. I finally got it braided. What do we think? What do we think? It looks good, right? Happy Pride Month! School and Scoliosis Awareness Month, and oh, I guess Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, since people want to bitch about how we're not talking about that, even though literally nobody knows about Scoliosis Awareness Month. But that's okay! And while we're on the topic of me live streaming with my IRL face, can I just talk about how people for some reason like to use my face as a point to try to shame my looks, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm as cute as a button. And it's mostly men who are like not even in their 30s yet, and they already look like 40-year-old balding men having a midlife crisis. I almost said midnight, but close enough, I guess. And I'm just like, wow, okay, you're sad. And it's usually with that one picture of me getting out of the shower, and it's kind of blurry because like the screen protector was kind of popping off, and it just wasn't great. And I ended up having to replace that screen protector. And I'm just like, even in that photo where I look quote unquote bad, I'm still adorable. So like, your point? I don't know. I find it funny when men try to shame me with my pictures, and it's just like, I'm as cute as a button. I don't know about you. Not to mention, where are your photos? You have the nerve to comment on my face. Why don't you show me yours? Oh! It's because you look like shit. Yeah, unfortunately for those fuckers, I do not have low self-esteem. At least not anymore. I used to when I was younger. I'll be the first to admit, I had a lot of self-esteem issues when I was younger. Now? No. 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 So let this all be a lesson to you all. Don't try to shame somebody who doesn't have low self-esteem. It will not work. Even if they do have low self-esteem, still don't. Still don't. That's just fucking rude, and there's no reason for it. Oh, but Kitten, you're the one who's insulting men. Okay, and? You want me to be nice? Return the favor. I'm not gonna be nice to people who treat me like shit, the fuck? What do I look like? It's like when people wanna like cry, I'm being bullied, after literally being an ass to marginalized groups, and it's just like, you are being a dick to vulnerable communities, and you expect everyone to play nice with you? Like you weren't just being a bitch? No. No, that's not how it works here, sweetheart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want people to play nice with you, play nice with other people. Okay? And if you haven't learned that, maybe you should go back to kindergarten. End of fucking story. I said what I said, and I will not be apologizing for it. That's why we drink tea here on the Kitten Pauws, because we are all about the truth and facts. Also, tea is just warm and cozy, so hello. Also, I'm Kitten. Like, you know how most people have like, what is it, like 60 to 80% water in their blood? No, 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 no. I am 50% water, 25% cuteness, and 25% socially awkward. Please send help. Y'all know how it be. Yo, you know what sucks about being really, really cute? And by cute, I mean hot, let's be real. If you disagree, that's okay, you're allowed to be wrong. But you know what sucks about being really cute, about me specifically? I have no game whatsoever. I have confidence, I have looks. I have no fucking game. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm socially awkward and cannot fucking start a conversation without it being awkward to save my goddamn life. It is sad and embarrassing. Speaking of which, if you're gonna target me for anything, target my social awkwardness. Because that I actually do suck at. Not that'll get you very far, because I'll be the first to own up to it. But anywho. What did we open up to, my itty bitty pretty kitties? That is some good tea. I did it again. All right. Okay. List the things you can shame Kitten for that are actually fair to shame Kitten for. The fact that I stutter a lot when I read, or even when I'm speaking normally. The fact that I'm socially awkward. The fact that I may be obsessed with cats. Actually, I feel like that's a normal thing about me. I mean, cats are amazing. If you disagree, fuck you. But anywho, game time! I really do like music in this one. The one thing I don't like about this game is the fucking math! I hate math! Fair winds following sea. 46 of the not astral. Dreaming moon. First game is astral. This is dreaming. Okay. Happy 486th morning since the day we met. It's morning, all right. Someone looks to be in dire need of a drink. Nah, I'm good. All right. I'll make sure Captain Beebug keeps the ingredients cool for later then. Have you made up your mind about the weasels yet? Did you have a nice dream? Did you manage to fix your cup? I'm gonna say, did you manage to fix your cuff? I did! Oh, that's great. Now you're finally safe from the treacherous astral currents that try to pull you away from my tavern. I was kind of hoping you'd finally leave. I'm glad I would have missed you. Do I want to go the savage route? Kinda. I would have missed her though, because I absolutely love her. So it's like, what do I want to say? No, we're gonna go the savage route. No, I was kind of hoping you'd leave. You don't deserve that kind. You don't deserve that kind of peace and quiet. Anyway, it's not like it matters. Whether I end up back here or the astral realm, it's an illusion of choice, really. Fixing the cuff is like cutting off the head of a hydra. No matter what I do, I'm always where I started. Fuck, that sounded really dark. It's honestly not that bad. No, I get it. It does feel that way sometimes. But it's still better to try to just let the Hydra. But it's still better than. It's still better. Oh, fuck, shit, damn it. But it's still better to try than to let the Hydra torment you. Maybe talking about it will give you new ideas on how to defeat the Hydra. Looks like you can teach old dogs new tricks. Who are you, then? I'm... still coming to terms with the state of my life. I wish I could do more than offer words and a fresh drink. Especially now with that strange fog making everyone uneasy. I just feel a little left out. All I can do is look at the fog and go, oh wow, that sure is some weird fog, and then watch what other people do about it. I want to help more, Una. Okay, we have like a little squid here. Or is this an octopus? I'm not sure. We have whatever the fuck that is, and a bird in the back. And is that Luffy's hat? I get that. But I appreciate the help you're able to give. When I think of you, I don't usually think about all the things you can't do. I just think that if I want to complain for the 487th time, you'll let me. And offer some dragon-forsaken advice no one asked for. And I appreciate that. We appreciate you too, Una. We really, really do. You know, maybe if you're unsure of what to do, you could look around town and tell me all the rumors and secrets you find, or maybe do more corporate espionage. Am I the newspaper? I hope not. I hate reading those. Okay, it's not that I hate reading the newspaper, it's I'm neurodivergent as fuck and my brain will not sit still long enough to read that. You're my friend. I know. But I'd feel bad leaving you behind either way, even if I could leave. Good, my bribery is working. It sure is. Well then, how about a drink? Oh, I'd love a drink on the house. They're on the house, right? Yes. Tavern Keeper Honor Code. I'll remember that. Now, do you remember what I ordered on my first day in your tavern? Because I do. Of course I do. I knew I could count on you. My very first drink order again then, please. I'm on it. This one I do remember. He asked for something hot. And this was what we made him. Slow strike. Oh, wait, no. We need +2. And we need -2 charisma. -1 dexterity. Oh, I did get it right. Slow strike, order up. I have several hot drinks on the menu now, but I feel like this might be the one you're craving. Okay, spot on. This is great. Ah, I love how much of a little gremlin you are, Grizz. Love you here on the Kitten Pauws channel. We really, really do. Or Rune. Or whatever the fuck your name is. Question. Do you have a list of savings when serving drinks? Or variations on them? Quippy ones? Quippy one lingers, maybe? Oh, or variations of them? Quippy Quippy one-liners. Oops, sorry about that. Quippy one-liners, maybe? Keep a notebook. Fascinating. How do you deal with the grumpy customers like the one sulking next to me? By kicking out people like you. Oh, come on. Just admit you miss me and my problem-solving skills. You have problem-causing skills. Yeah, and what do you have? A mean right hook. She's definitely mean. Want me to demonstrate? By the sour face, I only just got here. And I already wish I could replace you with Vay. Ah, the wizard with the wannabe detectives. Una's just like, alright, I'm done with this shit. Sayonara! If you miss him so much, you're this grumpy, just go look for them already. It's not that simple, you little imp. I don't know where they are. Are they going to the Boris? With a new creature friend? And then what? I just run around the whole island until I find them or get pulled back here? Great plan, genius.
Don't be such a scaredy cat. Just go, give it a try. Have some fun. Isn't that your jam? And so what if you get pulled back? You just end up here. What's the worst that could happen?
Today's group could tell me to leave?
Yeah, okay, that would be pretty bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Every time I see Andu, I just get so happy. Like, look at that little bead. Oh. Hello. Oh, wow, new face cam. My computer has a built-in webcam, so I just decided to use it. This isn't my first time using it. I have used my webcam a couple of times in the past. I just don't use it very often. Because most of the time, I look like crap and I'm just too lazy to put myself together.
I bet right now they're busy being cooler than you could ever be. I bet they're exploring the deepest trenches of the ocean. Meeting mysterious mermaids that bake mysterious cakes that can do underwater explosions. How are they supposed to do that? They said they're meeting friends on Boreas.
Boris. I still don't know how to pronounce that.
And Miriam told me about some Navy brig that can sail while fully submerged underwater.
I see. By the way, your chat box is not working. Oh, whoops. Alright, hold on. I forgot to open up, mix it up. I keep swearing I'm gonna stop forgetting to do that, and then it keeps not happening. So, hold on. So are you gonna log in, mix it up, or are you just gonna drive me nuts? Okay, thank you. Thank you. There, it should be working now.
It has a magical barrier made of coral to keep the crew safe.
It has a magical barrier made of coral to keep the crew safe, sound, and dry while they explore the depths.
That's probably who they're meeting up with. Man, I should have just accepted the offer and gone with them.
Instead, I hurried back here like a drunken sailor pulled in by tavern lights. I should have just been fearless, been reckless. Been reckless?
Yes.
Nemesis told me about a vicious sun hydra they fought single-handedly. Like, sure, I can knock out a giant snake. That's how I lost my arm, but a full-grown, gangly guardian? And then they said, so that's just normal adventure business. Can you imagine? Maybe being scared is a sign I don't belong with those people. There's nothing wrong with being scared. I bet Captain B-Bug's entire salary on your friends having been scared many times. That's part of adventuring too. I'm not sure if they're actually my friends or if I just got overly excited all by myself, you know? I hate to admit it, but I'm anxious. But I'm anxious I'll screw something up and ruin my chance to ever do something right in the future. But I was able to remind you, that's what I'm here for. Oh, being a nuisance. By the way, if anybody is on Twitch, the pet redeem does work while I use my face can scream. Like, in case anybody, you know, wants to pay the head pat tax. Boo boo. And it's making me cuckoo. Yesterday I went for an evening stroll to get some air after the rain, when suddenly an overwhelming dizziness forced me to my knees. And when I looked up, the sky was threatening to crash down on me. Blazing tendrils made a swirling nebulous reach down from the sky and tried to drag me away. Then I blinked and woke up on your lawn. Must have fallen on asleep wallowing. That sounds terrifying. Sheesh! Yeah, it wasn't fun. I used to have dreams like that a lot. You know, you find yourself in an old place you'd rather not be. Like you've been forced to go back, and then you wake up and it takes you a moment to remember you're somewhere else. Bingo! And I thought I was over it. Guess not. It's only been a year since you crashed into my drive-thru. Give yourself some time. Easier said than done. Especially when you wake up from that joke of a dream and the cuffs you fixed are totally dented. Must have been tossed around quite a bit. Either way, I blame that ominous sky always glaring down like it knows more than me. Damn, okay, Uno. I do not want to be on that woman's bad side. You've got beef with the sky? I'd rather have beef with the sky than a croissant. Alright, how about a drink now? I don't know. Yes, you do. She clearly needs a pick-me-up. Something that'll motivate and inspire her to get off her ass. Oh, damn. But also, maybe add some courage for facing her ground enemy, the sky, and rejection too. How does that sound, Una? Offensive, but fine. I'll give it a shot. Offensive? She's like, fuck you! It's like, fuck you, Gris! I'm leaning towards Cosmic Dipper. Oh, nope, not Cosmic Dipper. Sour. Inspiring, refreshing. Do any of my drinks have courage? That's one of the key words here. Motivate, inspire, courage. That one doesn't have inspire. No, that's not it either. Okay then. I don't know what you want me to respond with Robert. Wait, oh! Oh, nope, I don't have anything on my second page. Okay. Yeah, I don't have inspire, courage. So we need inspire, courage, and motivate. Okay. So it looks like our options are Northern Brawler or Dour Sour. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Southern Brawler and hope for the best. Oh, this one tracks dexterity. Northern Brawler, order up. Vigorous feat. Cheshire special. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are this is shockingly good. You make a pretty good team. Cheshire, does that mean I'm good enough to get access to your secrets? Not yet. All in due time, my young fae. All in due time. Wait, how old is Gris? Has it ever been stated? Age, don't worry about it, apparently. Damn, Aquila is an old bitch. Aww. He's like, but I want to know. Even Anto's crying. Oh no, not the baby. I've got to admit, you might be right, Chris. Maybe I should go look for the adventurers. Hey, they'd be happy to see you, Una. That's possible. Just go. You can still moan and mope and sit around when you get zapped back. Just don't waste your life trying to justify living. Not bad. Do you look so tired because you lost sleep over that line? No, I look tired because of the howling. The howling? So, no one else heard the howling? Sorry. I slept like a baby bee bug and heard nothing. I was awake for most of the night, and sorry, no. Dude, my sleep schedule is fucked. Either I don't sleep at all, or I am knocked the fuck out. There is no in between. Okay. I'm gonna say I slept like a bee bug. I heard nothing. Ah. What kind of howling? Like very opinionated wolves? No, more like the Valkyrian poach hounds. The Valkyrian what now? They're the bounty hunters of Avalon. Oh man. Why are you being bounty hunted? Pissed off too many paladins? Favorite pastime of mine. What would I get for your head? My head. Ew, don't want that. Don't tell Quasar, okay? He trusts me now and I need him for that pyramid real estate scheme I've got going on. I'm going to sell him a pyramid. I won't. Thank you, I appreciate it. Confidentiality between Tavern Keep and customer. Don't worry about Kusar or the hounds. Just point them right to me. I'll give them a strong right hook. And maybe question them about your backstory. Get lost and go look for your new friends, you loser. On it, asshole! See you soon, Cheshire. See you soon. I hope. You could always go with her. We have our limits, Chris. We have our limits. Do you want to follow her? I'd rather ask Quasar to elaborate on deeply misinterpreted scripture. Plus, outside there are also possibly bloodthirsty bounty hunters? Yes, they're wolves. We'll see. I'll make sure they stay outside. Thank you, Cheshire. Some say during the eclipse, the starfish in the water and sea offer personal prophecies to those in need. Or those worthy enough. Depends on the tale. Also, there's a full moon. The fresh tide glistens in the light of the celestial dragons. Well, while on the darkest of nights, you can see our lighthouse beacon beckoning you home. Well, excuse me. The lighthouse keeper even offers fresh nectar cookies in exchange for the fluorescent seashells you find in the sea. You know the mob bukakin. They love that stuff. Do you like lighthouses?
Sure.
And of course, you already know about Borgham's most wonderful haven, the Drowsy Dragon. 2 years ago, Cheshire moved to our shores and has lit up our days ever since. Creative drinks, calming views, and inspiring conversations. Plus, if you need a hug, Captain Bee-Bug is the softest thing you'll ever hold in your entire life. And one of the cutest.
I see.
Yeah, so, if you need a drink recommendation, I know the whole menu by heart. Do you have a favorite drink ideas? No, I look forward to the new drinks you come up with. It never gets boring. Well then, how about you come up with a new one? How about you help me come up with a new one today? I think I'm due for it. Really? Me? I'd love to. Let's see. I love something strong for both the body and mind. Otherwise, I'll never manage to survive customer service mode. But I'd also like to retain my creativity even after a long shift. And maybe I'd like to be able to give me the courage to let my guard down. You know I like settling into settling into your true self without any worries of how you're perceived. Sounds like a good drink for you. Now that that's settled, what flavor should we go with, Cheshire?
I don't know, maybe something sweet? But the refreshing kind?
Splendid! Just like my macaron recipe. Does that sound like a worthy drink of your menu? Sounds divinely delicious. Great! There's only one problem with the name. There's only one problem with the name left. Let me think. M&M, macarons and mice. Candy Crush. I like macarons and mice. I don't know why. No, the health department will hate that. Maybe crafted love, since it was so lovingly put together. Ooh, sounds perfect. Can I try one? Don't let it stay a dream. I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, this is a really cute bottle. I love it. Okay, this does not have any dexterity or brain power, so we can just go ahead and use this one, I think. Oops. Oh, and... Gotta give the beep. Gotta get the baby a little tax, a little treat. Yeah, there's a good baby. Nope. Wait. Crafted love, order up. Voila! A loving dream for you. It tastes lovely. Hey, we make a good team. Maybe I should poach you from the lobster. Does that mean you'll let me open a kitchen in the back? I'll think about it. Maybe it'll help Captain Bee-Bug get over their fear of fire. You're pretty good at this culinary stuff. She is. Thank you! Thank you!
I meant you.
I can only agree. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But like, give me some credit. Damn. Oh, thanks. I'm a cook, so I know the ropes. What about you? What do you do?
Shenanigans, mostly.
Ooh, that's fun. Oh, what's your name?
Good question. What name do you think would fit me?
How, Mishka. I almost named Rami that because he's so mischievous looking.
I can get behind a mischievous name. You're...
Agius. Agius Becken.
Agius. You should cook for Andu sometime. That's the purple guy. He's always hungry.
And he's so cute! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
And if your food is good enough to inspire Cheshire's dreams, I think he might go wild for a taste of it. Is he a familiar? Yep. Which... Never mind.
I can cook for you two, no problem. You three, even. But in exchange, you'll have to tell me more about your familiar. How'd you meet?
Your cooking comes at a steep price, Agius Becken, but I'll pay. A while ago, or 2 minutes, who keeps track, really? I got pretty stuck in some underwater cave network. You must know, I have a bit of a talent for finding hidden portals or entry points. Maybe I fell through a primordial vortex as a child or something. I also have a talent for going through them without a second thought. Naturally, that brings me to all sorts of places.
But I thought it was impossible to travel to the other planes.
Sometimes you can if you run into an anomaly. Or someone casts a spell or a curse, or maybe you accidentally slip through space and time. It happens.
Don't you miss home?
I did, but if I go back there instead of going forwards. Anyways, I thought I was stuck there forever. That time I was... terrifying? I don't like your interjections. But yes, terrifying. And just as I had given up all hope, Leviathan gifted me with the perfect tool to save myself.
Should you be calling Andu a tool?
He's a little stupid, okay?
Hey, leave the baby alone! He's a good boy! So you're a follower Leviathan?
I became one then and there. He's a pretty cool guy. Gets a bad rep for all the chaos sometimes, but I think that just shows his creativity. Plus, it never gets boring following the pandemonium he leaves in his wake.
So the divine cast of chaos is your calling.
No, my calling is freedom. But I don't mind having Levy and Andu along for the ride.
Cheshire, did you also get your familiar from a dragon? They're usually divine gifts. Draconic insects usually serve Gaia. Captain Bee-Bug was indeed a gift from Gaia. I think she sensed that I was lonely and needed a friend. And Captain Bee-Bug is the cutest little baby ever! I couldn't tell you which familiar I like more, Andu or Bee-Bug, because they're both so cute! And I want to hug them both! I want plushies to both! Gentle troll. Hear me out, hear me out. Please, 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 please sell plushies of Andu and Captain Bee-Bug. Because my god, they are adorable and I would absolutely buy them. I would snatch them up in a heartbeat and just snuggle with them all night. I do not care how childish that sounds. A floofy one that gives good hugs and likes experimental drinks. That sounds wonderful. Miska, does Andu have any special abilities like elemental magic?
Of course. His fire breath can roast marshmallows to perfection.
That must be great for battling animated snowmen.
They stand no chance, especially when he gets hungry for their noses or hats. He can digest anything. Sometimes, instead of consuming his prey, he stores it in some sort of magical stomach pocket. I've gotten many great hats through that trick.
So he steals hats for you? And what else? Gold? Marshmallows? Carrots? Ooh, marshmallows are sounding kind of good right now.
All kinds of stuff like magical orbs.
That reminds me, our local Leviathan Temple Museum recently had their magical orb stolen. It was pretty. I'm sure he would have loved to lick it.
He did. I mean, he would.
Would. You had it on you this whole... That's a great hiding spot.
Thank you.
Now, no one tell Kusar, so my genius doesn't go to waste. So cute. Wow. You're good at heists then? Can you tell me about your favorite ones? How did you pull them off? Are there poems about them? If not, I can write some. Akias reminds me so much of Fable. What do you need to pay? What do you need to pay most attention to when you pull off a heist?
Firstly,
I don't think they should teach you how to potentially anger both guards and gods.
The dragons love when you take initiative. Just don't get caught, especially if you do a heist in their names. Secondly, always have enough lockpicks. Thirdly, don't break the space-time continuum. Happens easier than you think.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind.
Mishka, don't you think this orb of yours probably means something to you that the temple and the people there? And now it's just wrong? It means something to Leviathan too. It shows his dreams. That's way too personal. If anything, he deserves to get it back.
Exactly, I'm sure he struggles with vulnerability. Well, now I'm gonna say, are you giving it back?
Eventually. Probably. When I'm done safeguarding it.
It's probably an object of worship. I'm sure the priests know best how to take care of divine objects.
I'm also a priest-ish, and they weren't using it anyway.
Temple architecture is very specific. It could be that its position had some sort of greater meaning.
What do you know about temples?
Our temple is more of a marketing stunt, you know, to get more sales. But the museum is great. I can take you there sometime. Gift shop is amazing.
I've seen it.
Oh. So do you like sightseeing after all?
No.
But when I was out for a swim yesterday, I saw...
Actually, can I get a drink first? Something light.
Light? Alright. I'll try to keep it to 3 shots then. That means I have 3 recipe options. Let's see what I can pick. 3 shots. Alright. Let's go with hot chocolate because it's sweet. And I have it memorized. Hot chocolate order up. Light as a feather, delicious as not a feather.
Pretty tasty. Thanks. Anyway, I thought I saw this beautiful Tholos temple made of thick white stone with glistening waterfalls flowing down the circular walls.
When I got closer, it was just a museum, which looks nothing like that. I guess the strange fog was obscuring it.
Tell me about it. No one warned me that Face Show came up with so much fog.
It's usually not this bad. At least we don't generally have whatever kind of fog this is. It's weird. Dizzying in a way. Yesterday I thought I saw my Moss ship in the distance, but whenever I looked directly, it was gone. Rumor has it, shipments aren't arriving and the ships that leave from here are never seen again. The fog is an ill wind that blows no good tidings.
Maybe the sailors leaving saw something on the horizon that led them astray.
Wouldn't be the first time people chase illusions to avoid looking back. Maybe it feels like disappearing into your dreams. Like dreams of heroism? More like dreams of quitting.
Quit then!
Unfortunately, I need a salary to sustain my life.
Okay, then become a poet. Or an adventurer like us.
Don't. It never ends, nor pays well. I know, I'm not cut out for it anyway.
I didn't say that.
No, but I did. And with cooking, you know, I'm great at it, and I love it too. I really do, I think. It used to be my dream to be the head chef at the seafood restaurant, and now I am. No one ever warns you that if you love what you do, you can still dread going to work. Either way, I'd feel bad betraying my old dream with a new one. Your dreams serve you, not vice versa. Growth is scary, but necessary. It feels safer to stay in your comfort zone, but as we continue living, we change, and naturally, so do our dreams. Maybe try something new. Maybe trying something new won't make you happy in the end, but it might. At least it's worth a try rather than staying in a place that already makes you unhappy. You're right, I know that. But have you considered how much simpler it is to dream about quitting instead of actually committing to it?
Boo, boring. No risk, no fun.
No risk, no harm. Hey, no risk, no living. Life can't always be perfectly safe. Sometimes you have to make a decision. You can't predict. Sometimes you have to make a decision you can't predict the outcome to. And if you don't, the decision will make itself for you. If it's control and safety you want, you won't find it. You won't find it in indecision.
Cheshire, how did you manage to follow your dream of opening this tavern? Maybe this successful example will help him.
Well, I got into mixology first. I stumbled across it in my research. I needed a hobby to distract me.
Distract you from what?
I've struggled with illness for a long time. Me and my scoliosis. I've always had my limitations, but the older I grew, the harder things got for me. When I was young, I dreamed of adventuring, uncovering ancient secrets, studying magical relics, saving people. But most adventures take place out in the world, and that's where I can't be. At least not for long periods of time. Is this game just calling me out? Cause damn. Is there an option for both? You know, I'm gonna say my body just cause twisted spine syndrome, as I like to call it. My body can't handle it well. I needed a way to stop thinking about the fact that there was nothing I could do. So I tried different hobbies until I found one that I thought thought could take my mind off things forever.
Did it work?
No, but I got a new passion out of it. And I learned there are many things in life that make it worth living. Things beyond what is inaccessible to me. Do you ever miss it? The other life you once dreamed of? Yes, all the time. It's okay to mourn a future you once dreamed of. And to be angry about it too. Even if I had no choice but to accept it. Anyhow, 2 years ago, I desperately needed a change. So I moved one shore over and opened my own tavern. I didn't move far from where I lived before, though. Sometimes dreams move slowly and you figure out where you want to go one step at a time. Like with Cain and his literal dreams are like Cain? Like with Cain? His literal dreams are hard to interpret, so the steps have to be small. Tuat sends him godly visions. Excuse me. Tuat sends him godly visions, Miska. They're confusing. Wait, do you think it's okay to share that? He seems very open about it. The dragons only do confusing visions. Tell them to go with the flow. If they want something more specific, they can go over their silly oath of neutrality and just tell us. Otherwise, it can't be that important. I feel like there's quite a big gray area between important and unimportant calamity. It's not one either misinterpreting tea or collapsing aether trees. So they say. I'm yet to care. Any calamity is a calamity. But about King's dream, I've been thinking. He's looking for a necromancer, right? He mentioned seeing the color red, steam, and a village. Maybe it's far-fetched, but that could refer to a volcano. And there is a vampire in the Burning Peaks who dabbles in necromancy. There's a village nearby too. I learned how to tattoo there. Ooh. That's so smart, Delphi! That could be it, the unraveling of the mystery. And even if it's not, any necromancer sounds like an enemy of Tuat. What's so bad about necromancers anyway? Shouldn't people be happy about resurrections? They can only bring back people's bodies, not souls. The vampiric necromancer wants to use his powers to reanimate dead villagers to eradicate those left alive. Did anyone stop him? The vampire wouldn't leave his castle, and it was impossible to reach, so we laid the barrier around the village so that he could no longer touch it.
Are your friends better conversationalists than you? The village saved us from the wrath of the vampire, but not everyone was able to escape it. On second thought, maybe don't share this with Kane. I don't think he's prepared to face a creature so foul and powerful. Just not to risk encountering him or his army of the Twilight creatures. I think that's a choice Kane's to make, but I'll pass you on your advice. Maybe you could help him defeat the vampire once and for all. You know, since you've been there before, you might. No, no one should go there. So, Mishka, I bet you haven't told all of Andrew's. I bet you haven't told us all of Andrew's abilities. Could you show us his best trick? No fire inside my tavern, please. Then I'll entertain them outside. But someone will have to reward him with snacks. I didn't bring any. Elfie, have you dreamed of any interesting snacks lately? The other day, I dreamed of a seagull eating a fried loaf of pumpkin lava cake. That sounds horrific. I'll try to manifest it. You know, maybe we can also check on the seagull's dreams. They would probably dream of streams of snacks all the time, right? Is that how Kusara looks at me when I make jokes? You mean reluctantly charmed? You know what? I don't actually want to know. Are you stalling because you're scared about the potential bounty hunters outside? A bit. But those two seem capable. They protect me, right? You can count on them. That's the spirit. I'll let you know how it goes. Please do. Steak and bake. I can create a question for these snippets right now, but alright. Okay, with the last game, I think it was only like 3 rumors for a quest, and I guess now you can add as many as you want? Okay. Yeah, we'll just say I'm done for now.
Good morning, Captain Bebug. Are you ready for a fresh drink idea? I guess says he loves it when I come up with new brews. So I shouldn't make him wait too long. Let's hope someone will be adventurous enough to try it.
And then he literally told me, hold on. Hiya, Cheshire.
Hiya, Kaya. He said, I'm too big for my britches, simply because I didn't want to remove my flower crown.
The audacity. The audacity. What did you do? I summoned a swarm of algae vines that pulled him right off the cliff. Ooh, good one.
Great comeback.
Oh, thanks.
Your stories are as almost good as your baked goods, Kaya. Only almost. Those Franz broochen were a dream come true.
They're hard to beat.
We should have saved some for Cheshire. Hey, I love some of those. Like, give me some snackies.
Fine. I'll make more later.
I don't have any pastries to offer, but how about a sweet drink?
Ooh, I love a drink, but nothing sweet, please.
I'm already sweet enough for all of us.
Uh-huh.
What's that supposed to mean?
You just told us you threw a guy off the cliff.
And I'd like to have enough energy to do it again in case you don't stop pissing me off. And like a joke. As like a joke, obviously. Obviously. How about something that'll clear your head and refresh your mood? Ooh, sounds just perfect to help me stop thinking about cliffs and baking. Oh, she said she didn't want anything sweet, so Captain's Punch? Wait. Is Captain Punch just a Bloody Mary? Is that what this is? That's enough energy to do it again. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make Captain's Punch. Gotta stop doing that. Oh, that one moves dexterity. Okay, so we don't want anything that moves dexterity. Oh, this actually makes more sense. And now we need... Oh, wait, no. You know what? don't need to subtract 2. Oh. Hey, we figured it out! Wait, isn't Tajette supposed to be, like, really sweet? Somebody said that this tastes like cotton candy. You know what? We're not even gonna think about it. Captain Sponge, or... Energizer replacement for you. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for! Thank you, Cheshire! So how did you two meet? Mishka was collecting rainwater in their hat while I was searching for seashells for my new friendship bracelet. It looked like they were trying to build an astrological Aristolochia mouthpiece? I don't know. Briar flower mouthpiece. Briar flowers make great ones, by the way. BTW. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. Alright, I'll stop. And it turned out I just finished a flower bracelet made of those very flowers. So I threw the bracelet in the... So I threw the bracelet in their hat. What does any of that mean? It's an Avalonian spell. It allows you to communicate with people across planes. Though I made a few adjustments to reach the Primordial Sea specifically. Good old Lovey seemed to be thick as a brick recently, and Ari's Stologia mouth and an Arisil mouthpiece can ensure direct communication. Impossible to ignore. Did it work? Not yet. But at least I got to keep Kaya's friendship bracelet. Oh, that's very, very sweet. And I met another Avalonian. It's been a while. Right. Oh. Hold on a second, chat. I'm another Avalonian. It's been a while. Let's see. Oh, I have Fey ancestry too. I grew up hearing many stories. I grew up hearing many stories about the Dream Plains, and we all know I have Fey ancestry because, but everybody knew. Gay people used to be called fairies. Even if my family hasn't lived there in generations, I wonder about our distant, forgotten relatives. Whoever put up all those barriers centuries ago really messing with my family's vacation plans. Aw, don't sweat it too hard. Avalon is overrated. Sounds very magical to me. Let's take a trip to Avalon! Anything can be magical if you're delusional enough. Damn. That's a sad way to look at it. I gotta stop fidgeting with my hair. Even with the barriers, Gaia is kind of the easiest place. Even with the barriers,
Gaia is kind of the easiest place to get to because it's right in the middle. But getting out of Gaia again, good luck. Haven't heard of that working out like ever. How did you get there, Miska? I think a giant trapdoor opened right underneath me. No way. Yes way. Long dark tendrils grabbed me right by the ankles and pulled me in. I fell for 2 minutes or 2 eons. Who really knows? Who cares? Just a normal ardor for me, really. And that's how you get from one plane to another? Sometimes I only go as far as the tap. Sometimes I only go as far as the tavern is from the market. And it's not always long tendrils. Sometimes I'm taken by swirling nebulas or gushing waves. You never know where you'll end up, you know? Kinda part of the thrill. Always moving. Such a little trickster. Bless. I love that so much. Planning on leaving anytime soon? Leaving Gaia is really tough. The next portal is long overdue. They usually start popping up right about now. You mean when a strange fog is swallowing people on the horizon? That, or when I start running out of names. Maybe there's a cool portal hiding in the moon pools. Oh my god, my eyes are bugging me so much. Is that like a spa? Maybe. But actually, they say somewhere in Faciala, there's a bunch of but actually, they say somewhere in Faciala, there's actually fuck shit, damn it. But actually they say somewhere in Faciala there's a bunch of interconnected lakes that reflect all of the 7 moons at once. They're so hard to find that some uninspired minds consider them to be a myth. But if that's true, how would you explain the rare moonshine scroll I own? The what now? It's an artistic rendition of the lakes. It glows in the dark. Allegedly, it was painted by an explorer who claims he found the pools and was memorized by them. He started to get really into watercolors. Don't tell Quasar, but I still have it. He thinks I stole them from those potion brewers. Oops, sorry about that. But personally, I think it's a complete coincidence that the same scroll happened to be displayed in the brewery study. Speaking of which, that place has nothing on your tavern. Sure, they have impressive potion churners and plenty of fake crystals, but the place has no heart. And would it kill those mages to smile? They own a giant magic kitchen and a mansion. Lighten up, people! Miriam's parents can be exhausting. Sure were. They didn't even want to give us a tour at first. We're so busy with this and that, the festival won't plan itself. But we gave ourselves a tour. How very on brand. Thank you. The doors were open. Also, I can't get a puff pastry lavender anywhere else. Stuff's rare, and it's even rarer in Avalon, literally non-existent. I love puff pastry and lavender. Truly the one of the few nice things Gaia has to offer. Nah, there's plenty more, like golden loons or long to the spine guppies. Well, I don't know. All the encounters here are so terribly formulaic and high Fulton or Folleton. And people rarely seem to throw masquerade balls. Like, wouldn't the festival be a perfect opportunity? Instead, they just settled for a feast and fireworks. What about hosting a Chicad orchestra, or a wild beast theater group, or how about just making it rain flowers? Everything here is so dull. Why leave Avalon if it's so much brighter? For the same reason you put on sunglasses when it's too bright. Sometimes you want to see the world through different Jesus Christ! Thank you for the redeem, Yellowstone. Oh, and the cat stretch redeem. I'd not see that until now. Ish! Is the head pat redeem not working? Or is it on the wrong layer? It is on the wrong layer. That's my bad. Wait, no, it's on the right layer. What the hell? I just didn't see then. Sometimes you want to see the world through different eyes. Who doesn't love a bed adventure, right? Right. And why we're here doesn't matter as long as we have fun. We're having fun, right? I'd hope so. Luckily, there's no screeching hounds here. At least I hope not. Are the bounty hunters still keeping you up? Whenever I close my eyes for a second, I can hear them howling in the distance. I need a drink, I think. Something spicy enough to distract me from the phantom howling. Maybe it can inspire dreams of moon pools or motivate me to create a new identity. Either way, I'll see how I can spice up your adventures today. Alright, you want something spicy? You'd say spice or spicy? Spicy! So Captain's Punch. Captain's Punch, order up. To distract you, have a spicy brew. This is the perfect amount of tongue tingling. Thanks. That doesn't sound suggestive at all. If I miss a redeem, y'all can just tell me in the chat because I am looking at Restream and for whatever fucking reason that I do not understand, Restream doesn't show me when redeems are made. I don't know why. Do you always use the same seasoning for your drinks?
No. Keep it exciting. Each drink has its own set of spices. Wait, there are hunters here, but not the Valkyrian, poach hound. Wait, there are bounty hunters here, but not the Valkyrian poach hounds, right? I don't know. I can only hear them when I close my eyes. When I look, there's nothing but fog. Wowie! You must have really pissed someone off if they send bounty hunters all the way to Gaia. Best of luck with that. Thank you. Worst case, you can just leave. If there's nothing easier than that. Upsy daisy and gone with the wind. If the fog will let you. It's way better than getting attached, exploited, and then dropped like a hot potato. You know, like King, he gets attached so quickly. No sense of danger. Too naive. Is that why his own brother killed him? That's what they say I'll be killing you if you don't keep that to your fucking... Wait. Oh. I'll be killing you if you don't keep that shit to yourself. Oh, shit. Just kidding. Obviously. I think Kane understands danger just fine. You just have different definitions of danger. If he feels unsafe around other people, let him in. If he feels safe around other people, let him enjoy their company. Don't let your own paranoia inspire new insecurities in your friend. Sure, but why stick around forever? It's too risky. But he has a sense of duty. It's like he can't walk away while he hasn't figured out what brought him back. Which is kind of sweet and all, but it's also okay to walk away too. Don't need to always figure it out. Some people don't want to walk away. Maybe they should. Don't you wish you could just walk away sometimes? Yes, we all have our dreams, Kaya. But there's only so far you can run. The things you want to run from just follow you wherever you go. Then you don't know how to run fast enough. I'll co-sign that. Excuse me. Kane always says Tuat looks out for him, but when you ask him what is it that Tuat actually does, he doesn't have an answer. All he does is send confusing visions. He won't even strike his brother down. He won't even strike his brother down for him. At least he could do that. Least he could do is that. Did you strike down his brother for him yourself? No, Kane doesn't want me to. Maybe he should consider switching to Leviathan. He's great at sibling rivalries. Plus, he's the master of all the elements and could crush Tuat in a sword fight any day. Really? But Tuat has a bow and not a sword, right? Well, Leviathan has claws, the powers of the tides, and fireballs. Gaia would defeat them both! And yeah, there's astrology on his side, or he could trust in himself rather than a god. You know, I'm gonna say Gaia would defeat both of them just to be an ass. Who can stand a chance against the force of life itself?
Nonsense, Leviathan. Wait, did you hear that?
Your religious devotion bordering on fangirl? Damn, Kaya. Damn. Or is the howling back?
No. Someone's in your front yard, and it sounds like a self-righteous, way too tall paladin. I have to go. He's almost as bad as Uya. Huh.
But if they put up planter berries as a matter of protection, why not just erase what they were protecting from us instead? Because of the oath of neutrality, they've given us free will, the opportunity to shape our own worlds, but in exchange, their protection can only go so far. That's why they lend us their power, to protect each other instead. But aren't the barriers already a violation of the oath? They're not exactly neutral. There's a lot to debate whether the dragons built the barriers themselves or whether someone did so in their name. Either way, everyone can agree that if they did do it themselves, it didn't violate the oath. The oath is clearly still intact. That theory doesn't sound like it would pass peer review. Hold on, would you even refer to it as peer review on the Draconic Doctrine Familiars? Maybe you can sacrifice your thesis to them. Captain B-Bug gives great peer reviews. I recall they'd usually eat the studies. Same thing. They usually just... Please don't ruin our creative approaches with realism, Quasar. Quasar. I'm just gonna say Quasar. Speaking of creativity, I have some studies to read up on. My parents have been eyeing some experimental approaches for their newest spells and recipes. Perhaps you can make something that'll help me rein in their grand ambitions while still offering them innovative ideas. Maybe with an additional small boost for the mind. Unraveling my mother's handwriting usually requires a degree of typography. I don't have that type of degree, but I'll still do my best. Innovative idea. Small boost. How many of these help with creativity? Let's go with this. Whatever this one is. Forlorn, hubris, order up. My best looks a lot like this delicious drink. I hope it suits your taste. It's perfect, Cheshire. Thank you for listening so attentively. Anytime. So, will you be you'll be writing your reviews in this tavern? No, probably at my family's estate. So, you'll be writing your reviews in this tavern? No, probably in my family's estate. But that's all the way all over on the island. Are you going to help old Limey with their neo paint? You were going to help with old Limey with their neon paint idea, right? That way people will still be able to see their storefront through the fog. I also want neon paint. That sounds kind of pretty. I like neon colors. I did promise that. I'll just have to manage my time wisely. You're still helping to adjust our new fog. You're still helping to adjust our new foggy phenomenon? When I can. A lot of locals have been running into trouble with their business or navigation or sleeping. Aggie has asked me for help with the latter. Together, we crafted some sleep talismans to calm their dreams a little. He's a quick learner. Apparently, all prayers of the local clergy have gone unanswered too, so there isn't much they can do. I suppose the dragons are too busy contemplating their neutrality. Luckily, Kaya brought a basket of bread to the Museum of Historical Sea Serpentry. That cheered them up. Each one was in a different shape and color. They must have taken ages to make. I gave them each a unique name. The winged fish was Kane, the fiery heroine was Cheshire, and the guppy otter was Miriam. Why was the otter named Miriam? Because it looked a little bit like you. Harry was sharp teeth? No, cute. I ship these two. They are too sweet. Oh, well, maybe you should have named the lavender bird Kaya since it was beautiful. Oh my god, you clearly like her. Please just ask her out. Please, Miriam. We need more cute chips in this world. I'll bake again and be sure to rename it. Maybe you could bake something together? It'd be much faster and more efficient. I can lend you a hand if you'd like. Really? Really? Would you also like some baking inspiration, Kusar? I told you, I was told you put up a quest about saving helpless fuck shit, damn it. I was told you put up a quest about saving helpless villagers from a malevolent vampire. I thought it sounded fun. I mean, important. Vampire quest? Exciting. Have you ever met a vampire before, a stranger? I'm Kusar. And no, I haven't. Unless you count the energy vampires, then I suppose my Aunt Lyra could make the cut. Oh, that's mean. That is mean. Ooh, what about you, Mari? Briefly, but not in a hostile manner. They're actually quite polite when they're trying to get a discount on potions. Hey. Why don't I get a discount on potions? Maybe join the... Wait, why don't I get a discount on potions? Because I give them to you for free? True enough. Right.
You should help Koisi out with the quest, Mari. He might need to haggle for his life. I don't think I have time for side quests. My parents are hosting a feast for the entire island as part of the festival and all. And their list of ingredients made. Aggie is choke on his soup, so I need to hurry and try to specialize suppliers. You shouldn't let your parents' poor planning keep you from pursuing your interests. Or vampires. I mean, I want to help them. The festival is important to them. I wouldn't want to see them sad or hurt just because my father overestimated his climbing abilities when putting up streamers again. It's good to care, but not all that responsibility should fall on you. One boundary can't hurt, can it? It can. It was already difficult for them to accept me leaving for Diria. The least I can do is fulfill my duty as a daughter. Your duty is to your convictions, not your parents. But that can be hard to separate sometimes. Wouldn't you drop everything to help your family? Not anymore, no. My life belongs to me. I'll have to decide what I devote myself to when I face Tuat one day. Do your parents still talk to you? No. I know that's not what you want to hear, and it's not what I wanted either. But a peaceful silence is worth more than a presence that slowly drowns you. You know, he has a point. I apologize for my dramatic words. No, dude, don't apologize. You said what you said. And you had a good point. I've been dreaming of home a lot lately, and that's what it feels like. I'm drowning and it's dark, with no stars above me, and the lonely hand I'm holding onto the only hand I'm holding onto is pulling me deeper. I think if staying with them would have been the right choice, my dreams about home would be more pleasant. When I first moved to Twinborough, I used to jolt awake, disoriented, thinking I was in my old room and I had slept in. And when I remembered I could sleep in as long as when I remembered I could sleep in as long as I wanted, the ocean waves outside sounded calmer. Now when I wake up, I really am back, and the ocean doesn't call me anymore. Not for long. Still have your job waiting for you, right? I don't know if I'll go back. They're lonely here. Maybe I should stay. Or maybe you should leave. Was it easy for you? I mean, didn't it take a long time to stop looking back? I left when I was 13, so I might not be the most helpful example for you here. I'm being overly dramatic. It's not like it's all bad here. I missed Moria in Cheshire too. And Kaya has been forcing me to have fun whenever she can. It's been refreshing to say the least. Refreshing enough to tell me your first name? Keep trying. Do you like to see me sad? Is that why you won't tell me? 'Cause you hate me? No. I just think you're a little cute when you're irritated. Cute?! I should have made friendship bracelets conditional. No irritating me or something.
You make friendship bracelets?
Yes, do you want one?
Here
you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaya? Do you not like it?
Don't tell me if you don't like it. I like it. It's just my brother used to make us friendship bracelets when we were little. I lost mine to my first mission for the Order, and he never made me another one.
You have siblings?
3. All of them are mages. Like the rest of my family. I haven't talked to them in ages. I suppose we don't have much in common anymore. Do you think I can get a drink? Something to keep my guard up against the flood of all these old memories? Maybe a little strength to help me regain some composure. You don't have to regain it. No, I think I would like to remind myself that I made the right choice. Usually Cassiopeia keeps me strong in my convictions, but today I need your help. Please don't hold back. Got it, boss. Okay, something for defense. Something for strength. Strong defense. We want something for defense and strength. Personally, I'm leaning towards Voyager's Dream. Yeah, let's make Voyager's Dream. Why the fuck not? Alright, Voyager's Dream, order up. Strong defense against unwanted feelings of nostalgia. Hope it's tastier than it sounds. It might be the tastiest thing I've ever had! You're welcome! I accept tips.
Give me money.
Maybe I should write Nova. If you want to reach out, you should. You can always step away again, but if he's on your mind, you should send a letter. What do I even tell him? I'm sure you have lots to catch up on. Maybe you start with, "Hello, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't send a postcard." That usually helps. Thank you. I'll think about it. Do you have any siblings, Cheshire? Kitten does in fact have siblings in real life. I have 3. Technically 4 if you want to count my sister, who isn't actually my sister, but I've known her since I was a child, so she's basically my big sister. Shout out to you, girl. Yes, but they made to Velios. They sent postcards, though. I guess I lose in that regard. Better step up your game. Miriam, you have a sister too, right? Zara or something, was it? Is she also bad at sending postcards? Zara, yes. A sister, really? Please tell me she's not a wizard as well. She was. I'm sorry. A much more gifted one than me. And a more reckless one. That's true. You tried to talk her out of it many times. Wizardry didn't end well for her. She tried to master astral projection to find a way off our plane, and one day she just didn't come back from her travels. Her soul, at least. Her body stayed. Maybe she found an outer planner resort and decided it was cheaper than paying rent. So, you can still get a massage if you're... Oh, can you still get a massage if you're only a ghost? No, not probably... You know, not having bones is probably great for relaxation. Quit it, you two. Hey, listen. When you have a curved spine, getting rid of the whole fucking skeleton would be a dream come true. I'm just saying. Lighten up. Or are you projecting your issues onto us? Astral projection, one might say. This is a serious moment, not a chance for you to test out your comedic skills. I'm not being comedic, I'm being somewhat serious. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought it'd be nicer to imagine her doing something silly. And I missed the mark. He's too as fuck. You know what? I'm going to be an ass here. At least it was funny. Shut it. Hey! This is my tavern. Don't tell me what to do. It's alright. It's been 2 full years. I suppose it doesn't really matter anymore. Of course it does. You always say to free your heart of the heavy burdens that you always say free your heart of the heavy burdens that drag it down, right? Only care as much as you can without tearing apart. I think if I let it matter too much, I'll be torn apart, Kaya. And you said we shouldn't let other people bleed out when we have bandages, so I'm giving you a bandage in the form of it does matter. And it's really sad. And I'm sorry if I made it sound like she didn't matter. She did matter. She still does. I mean, look at us. My parents couldn't move on, and after throwing a festival in honor of someone who can't even see it. Cheshire changed her whole career, and I ran from all that was left of her. We were really there before. She wouldn't have wanted us to stand still. I think she would have wanted to live. We all do. But she loved you. She cared about you. She cared about us both. We have to keep going when she can't. We owe her that. I know. And I'm doing my best to figure out how she want me to keep going. How about how you'd want to keep going? That doesn't seem fair. Not when I just... Everyone's least favorite sister got to live. What do I do with that legacy? Live. You can feel it's unfair all you want. And it is unfair that she died, but it's not unfair that you got to live. So don't start playing dead alongside her now. You being alive is not wasting anyone's time. It feels like it sometimes. I can't relate. I'm glad I got to meet you, Mari. Oh, see? And you made a friend. Potential girlfriend, maybe? Question mark? What? That's only because you never got to meet her. I think I would have still liked to meet you. But if you want to tell me about her, but if you want to tell me about her so I can meet her a little. She really liked tea and the color pink. She liked fantasy books and ghost stories and finding meaning in shapeless clouds. She loved jewelry. My necklace is all I have left of her. Did she enchant it herself? Enchant it? I sense a powerful enchantment on it. What? It's easy to miss because the threads of mana have been directly engraved into the stone. But it has the typical signature of sealing magic. I can't believe I missed that. What does it do? Depends, if I remember it correctly. If I remember correctly, these types of enchantments are incredibly personal and detailed. It probably stores some sort of magical energy. You could ask someone who's well versed in magic theory to look at it. Maybe a high priest of war. They're more trustworthy than mages who try to crack it open. Priest? Is that really necessary? I will happily help you find one and even lead the conversation for you. A wizard? That seems blasphemous. But I'll think about it. I'll see if the local clergy knows anything. They're more Leviathan inclined, and I've been told he's not the brightest candle in the pantheon, but it's a start. Good luck with your vampires. Mari! Alright, she'll come back for you. You think? She doesn't leave people behind. I hope I'll still be around then. It's up to you. Quick! Kuso! Distract him! What? Hello? Covefish magical? Yes, do I know you? Oops. Hello, are those yes, I don't know you. That's true, but have you heard about Saint Ninazu's Covefish of Anguish? I thought maybe yours are similarly enchanted. I've never heard about that person or their Covefish. Ah, now you have. Kane, look! Surprise! It's a quest about a vampire necromancer terrorizing some sort of lava town. Sounds like an undead creature needs slaying. Cool, right? That is very cool. A possible a volcanic eruption, a dangerous vampire necromancy? Could this be the fiend from my visions? Do you think Chiwat has been trying to lead me towards this vampire with his messages about grave danger? Yes, vampires and necromancy goes hand in hand. I'm gonna say, I don't know. Seems inconclusive to me. And even if he's not sending visions about the vampire, he probably doesn't support an manacled undead creature causing chaos either way. So I should seek out the vampire? If you believe Chiwat is leading you that way, you must. Yes, Cassiopeia is sending you evil vampire. Yes, has Cassiopeia been sending you evil vampire visions as well, Kusar? Is that why you've been eyeing the quest? No, but slaying evildoers is well in line with her doctrine. She would want to bring justice to such evil. And she despises necromancers because they interfere with the order and sanctity of life. How do you know what she wants? Do you speak with her? I spent almost a decade. Shit, fuck. I spent almost a decade studying her doctrine. I believe in the virtues she's passed down to my order, though. Through scripture, visions, and divine guidance. She trusts us to interpret her will and grants us powerful boons to do so. So she sends you visions too? Not me personally, but she responds to my prayers with omens and signs. Only the dragons chosen receive visions, so my sincere congratulations on that front. Only the dragons chosen receive visions, so my sincere congratulations on that front. He started getting visions after he was brutally murdered. Oh. By his own brother. Okay, wow. George. I hate George! Oh, okay. Kaya is terrifying when she's mad. I heard the Great Spirit Dragon is a bit peculiar about picking his champions. But if he chose for you to live again, he must expect greatness from you. He could be more direct with his expectations. The dreams are ominous and difficult to interpret. Lights, more light, less light, and possibly bright colors drowned out by a depressing emptiness. Spinning portal leading to a place I don't dare venture. And before, there was always this person wrapped in the shadows and dark lighting. The last few nights have been replaced by fog and darkness. Fog from outside? Perhaps Tuat is trying to tell you something. Maybe he's telling you you're getting closer to your goal. I'll know when I'm there. But I've never fought a vampire before. I'm not equipped to face such masters of undeath. Yet I know I must destroy them. So must be Tuat's will. At least they're pleasant patrons. You support their necromancy? Most of them aren't necromancers. I think Tuat wouldn't mind me serving the ones that are swashbucklers or yoga instructors. I see. You should talk to Mari. Apparently she's met a vampire before and she's a wizard. I bet vampires hate fireballs. I shall recruit her. Shouldn't you take Kaya as well? This quest talks of monsters, so a druid would be beneficial. Great idea! Didn't you want to reply to your pen pals, see if the fog tastes different than the normal fog, and give Mr. Fish a fun hat? Yeah, but there's plenty of time to do all of that, and there's only so much time to go on quests with ya. These two are such good friends. Do you think we'll run out of time? It's like a saying, you know? It's like a saying, you know. I just mean we should cherish every moment together. Let's see. Vid, please accompany me and the wizard. Alrighty, you betcha. What about you, Husar? Will you Will you round out the team? Your experience would help. I could certainly help with slaying the creature or breaking down doors, but you might want to approach this foe carefully. All three of you are surely powerful, but you can avoid traps and but can you avoid traps and unlock doors? If you want to fight the vampire, you need to get into his castle first. Perhaps someone with trespassing expertise? Like Mishka? It's inquiry now, but yes. Unfortunately, I'm certain they can get it in anywhere, and their creativity will be beneficial if the fiend is crafty. And you? It seems you already have powerful fighters, as well as divine magic in your party. My armor is not made for being quiet. If you choose to sneak up on your foe, and I shall not stand in the way of your mission. Excuse me, what's your name? Kane. Kane, this is your path. Just tell me about it afterwards, please. I will make a report. But first, I need to figure out what our next step should be. All Tuat ever shows me are visions of cleansing light. The instruction manual is incomplete. Or maybe that's just what you're supposed to do. Just gather all your strength and strike it down without any intermediate steps. You think so? Shouldn't I focus on defending myself against evil? I mean, sure. Maybe get some defense so you don't die again. But mostly, I think you just need to match Tuat's energy. You know, make sure you're full of vitality, unlike that evil dead guy. Tuat's obviously leading you to be courageous and powerful. So don't think too much and just follow the call to adventure. I think we should think about it a little bit. How boring. It doesn't have to be. Instead of being restricted by your visions, let them inspire you to shape your own path forward. Sure, you must strike down your enemy eventually, but why not take a moment to assess the situation first? You can gather intel from the townsfolk and analyze all your options. Maybe find a creative way to deal with the problem. Perhaps I say this with extreme caution. The vampire is not the cause of the chaos. Teddy! Hello! Welcome! Kit. Oh, wow, you're cute. Oh! Thank you. That's very sweet coming from you. Let me give you a shout out. You flatter me, my dear. Oops. You should make sure he is an enemy before taking his life. But shouldn't they just follow what Chua has shown them without any of that questioning? Not blindly. Faith is not about obedience. It's about loyalty and conviction. You should trust him and not lead you as you should trust him not to lead you. You should trust him to not lead you astray, but you should have confidence in your own abilities and intuition as well. This is exhausting. Can't they just ask to out himself? I will try. Great dragon of death, patron of saint of the end, and guardian of the circle of life. Please give me a sign. Which path leads me to my destiny? Anyway. Maybe this is a sign to make your own decision. Cheshire, if the gods will not answer me, I trust you with this decision. Should I process with my blade or my heart? I always say follow your heart. Let's see what our options are. I hate to admit it, but I prefer the second option. Okay, we need something that motivates. So we need something that motivates and inspires and probably adds brain power. Okay, definitely not sour. So, I'm thinking either Northern Brawler or Voyager's Dream. What are my other options here? So probably not seasoned tides or slow strike. Actually, better yeah, let's go with crafted love. Crafted love, order up. I think Kusar is right. This is your divine mission. You should give yourself space to figure out your personal approach. That sounds difficult. But I will take on the challenge. It will end up bringing you closer to Tuat, I'm sure. You should make sure to pack a drink for Miriam and Inkiri as well. I'll get it to coke up. Meanwhile, Kusar, what will you do next? I'll figure that out after this conversation. Surely there are people who need aid, monsters that need slaying, wounded that need healing. I'll find a way to spread light in Cassiopeia's name. It must be nice to have such a defined purpose. Any purpose I have, I gave to myself. She chose her first. I can only hope she chose me. I can only hope she chose me to. You know, I chose her first. I can only hope she chose me to and sees me as a worthy bringer of her light. Most importantly, I want what she has planned for me. What is it that you want, aside from Chiwat's plan's purpose? Purpose? A purpose. But which one? I don't know. Do they teach you how to kill vampires in your order? The basics. Will you show me? Wait, are you wait, is Kane blushing? Sheesh, there's a lot of gay ships in this game, and I am not mad about it. Of course. Perhaps I will do so. Perhaps while I do so, Kaya can try convincing Miriam to join you. You can get Inkiri later. They've been trying to break into the aquarium's astral whale tank. That will probably take a day. That's a plan. Oh, a fun one! Now let's go! Good luck with your destiny. Looking forward to your epic tale. I can't create a quest with these snippets right now, but I should sort them a bit. Okay. I'm done. 5 shots of reality. Do I want to do another? I think I'm gonna end stream here. Woo! Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream here. We're gonna save. Then we're gonna go to main menu. And we're gonna quit. Kitten needs more sleep. This Kitten has been out all day yesterday. Anyhow. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream this morning. I had fun. I hope you all did too. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. I am on Twitter and Blue Sky if you would like to keep up with me. Twitter is why everybody hates me. And Blue Sky is where I'm more fluffy posts go. If you like what you see here on my channel and want to help financially support me, I have a Stream Elements and a Ko-fi if you would like to donate. And I have a VGen if you would like to commission me for lore and or script writing. If you're watching this on Twitch, we are not going to look for anybody to raid today, but thank you all so much for stopping by anyways, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye, and happy Pride Month!